First Street here in the Bronx. MLBThe Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. We've got an AL East contest tonight. Masahiro Tanaka will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Frazier is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 29.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Go in order, 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Third baseman.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Stepping in, Mackenzie Tomlinson, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know what, Dero? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Roll?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball in play. Pass the baton to the next guy. Keep the defense on their toes.
Number 17, Tony Reese.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Tachman, base runner at first with 1 out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Nino Reese will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Nino Reese.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing in. Tony Reese will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Nino Reese will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Tony Reese. A defensive change for the Yankees.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Number 20.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 13. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Pitch on the way.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 21.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Weekly hit towards first. Ford scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting it.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames. In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 hits in 7 tries. Lifted in the air to center. Tauchman has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out.
Batting 7.
In now is the Yankees DH, Cameron Maybin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Gregorius leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Oh, and he misses it. Throw goes to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. A tag for 1. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Batting it, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Kyle Higashioka.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. In past meetings with Tanaka, he brings with him a .313 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Eric Sogard. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
And it's fouled away. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Long throw to third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw down to second. But he gets back in time. But he threw it away. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Tachman sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Now both men are across to score. Meadows takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down and the inning continues. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right.
And he will get there to make the running.
Welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, third base.
MLBThe Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Ready now, Mackenzie Tomlinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Tony Reese. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, Nino Reese. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. One thing he noted is how well they're doing as a group at hitting the off-speed pitches they're seeing. Soft stuff is obviously meant to disrupt a hitter's timing, but with 6 of their hits coming off those pitches, that definitely doesn't seem to be the case right now.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Digging in, Willie Adames. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow grounder to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reese comes up with it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here's big Aaron Judge.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Line drive, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as he rips it on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Pham is there. Let's see if they try it. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Stepping into the box, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ford at second. Tuchman is over at first with one away. Hit hard to short. The second for one. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and 1 man left on base. So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tuchman giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Slider strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Ford has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 5-4. Leading off the inning, Tony Reese. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Tony.
First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Next for the Yankees.
In now, Nino Reese.
Nino.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-5 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that baby's gone. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Richards, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hard on the ground towards short. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Now batting.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Mike Tauchman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pham ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are. Brendan Lowe will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Stephen Tarpley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Tauchman. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Now to the plate, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Gio Urshela will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 29, Gio.
Heath Saunders is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Lifted into center field. Tauchman has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%, something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Heath Saunders. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a
swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Garcia is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Ford has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 13-5. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
In there, strike 2. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Eric Sogard, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Tauchman is after it, and that's in there. Base hit.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there's ball one. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Sogard at third with 2 away. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 left for Tampa. They trail by a bunch.
7th inning,
Emilio Pagan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 15, Emilio Pagan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Tauchman. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Mike Tauchman.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that one is gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mackenzie Tomlinson.
In now, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line towards center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Cold strike, 0-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll reach second now with one away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Into the box now, Heath Saunders. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up. He's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Scorched to third. Fielded by Sogard. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 16-5. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
56, Jonathan Holder.
Strike 2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Now batting, number 8.
Standing in now, Brandon Lowe. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Saunders ranging back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
The first baseman, number 21.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, strike 1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 16-7. Number 38 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 38.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Mike Ford, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
In now, Kyle Higashioka, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was a ground out victim last time up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and that baby's gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. The relay, and he's back into second here safely.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Into the box now, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the
hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead got even wider. Drake comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Oliver Drake.
Into the box, Heath Saunders, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Drake has thrown a little over 50 innings and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Now the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the at the plate, Mike Zunino. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-2, here it is. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. On he pops it up. Chapman shading to his right, but it's the 3rd baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Rays down to their final out now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First delivery to him on the way, and he gets ahead 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Pulled toward right center field. He brings it in, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.